Hey, what's up, boys and squirrels? Beautiful people of YouTube, it's your boy Gorilla here, back at the box truck. We got a brand new product to review today, and I'm super psyched about it. MODIWELL sent me this DryFlush toilet to go ahead and test it out, as gross as it sounds, and review it. But I think it's going to be really a great product. You guys know, nobody likes to talk about it, but in van life, we're basically all pooping in buckets of some sort. Either you have a black tank system, or you have a cassette toilet, you have a simple bucket with the bag, you have a composting toilet or a DryFlush toilet. In the beginning, I started out, you know, for that during the night for number one. And for number two, of course, we got the good old Harbor Freight bucket with the lid and the seat and a bag in it. So that's okay. It works okay. The problem is, get up in the middle of the night and have to use the bathroom. You got a bag of waste to deal with. What are you gonna do? Set it outside? I don't really want it in the van or in the camper with me, so that's kind of a problem. Normally I would use this and tie up the bag and close the lid and then just get rid of it the next morning. The DryFlush toilet is gonna eliminate that. It's gonna be very nice, I think. We'll keep this around for emergencies for sure. Along with this for emergencies for sure. But let's go ahead and get into our DryFlush toilet here. The MODIWELL DryFlush toilet weighs about 17 pounds, so it's fairly lightweight and easy to move around. This model has the fold out legs on it. Now they have also have a model that's a permanent base that looks more like a regular toilet. So if you're going to install it, if you're going to install it permanently in your van or RV, it looks more like a toilet and has a normal toilet base to it. So as we look at the unit here, we can see on the back we have a charging port and an on-off switch. On the front, we have the power display panel, and it looks like a toilet. So the toilet seems to be very sturdy, seems to be well made. It's rated up to 360 pounds. So it looks, when you first look at it, I thought, wow, that looks kind of flimsy, but it's really solid. I've sat on it in the living room just to test it out. Really sturdy base. Seems to be really well made as far as I can see. In the box, you'll find the 12-volt charger. Simply plug into any outlet. It plugs right into the charger port in the back right there. I'm told that a charge is around 50 flushes, so that's very good. We don't have to have power all the time. Of course, it comes with the full manual and an extra little cam tool here, and we'll show you what that's for in a minute. So let's go ahead and get this thing set up and see how it works. All right, so we'll open the lid up here and we'll take the seat off just like so. Then within here, we have another ring that we use to secure the bags underneath, okay? So when you get it, it comes with two sets of bags here. And I'm told that those bags are 30 flushes each. So it comes with a bag, and so it comes with what you need for your first 60 flushes. Now these bags can be purchased online. They can be purchased directly from MODIWELL or from Amazon. The good thing about these bags is they are fully biodegradable. So you've probably seen some of the other toilets use a mylar bag, which is like a foil. That stuff's not biodegradable, and it's going to be in a landfill forever. If you're out off grid and you need to, you can bury this. You can throw it in a dumpster. I don't think I wouldn't flush it down the toilet, but yeah. All right, very good. So we set our bags in here. You can see we have the arrows facing up like so. And then we'll go ahead and remove these little green binders here that keep it all nice and good until you're ready to use it. And they come right off like that. We won't let those blow away. We don't want them to end up in the lake. All right, there we go. Okay, next. All right, since we've placed our bags in, we've removed the straps. Now we'll go ahead and put our bag guide back in here. It slides right in and clips right into place. Okay, now with our guide back in place, we'll go ahead and grab the outer portion of the bag here. Make sure I only got one. Yep, just one. I'm gonna pull that up, they say about 8 inches. Then we're gonna take that and kind of twist it together like that and push it down inside like so, okay? Now at this point, we're gonna use our little jig tool that we have here, and you'll feel in there is a slot for the little rollers. And we'll take that jig tool and very carefully push it through, and what that does is it feeds the bag down into the rollers. Then our little jig has a special spot right there at the back so we don't lose it. And yeah, looking good, looking good. And it comes with an extra one of these little jig tools, because that would be pretty bad if you lost that. I mean, I guess you could use a popsicle stick or some cardboard or something, but there we go. All right, so we're gonna reach back here and turn our toilet on. All right, let's see what do we got here. All right, the power's on and it's showing us 100% battery life. All right. So now we're gonna do the first feed to get that bag ready to go. We'll go ahead and put our seat back in place, and we'll push and hold the start button till we hear the beep. All right, here we go. So it's pulling the bag down through. Closing it off down below. And now it says it can take 90 to 100 seconds as it heat seals that bag and makes it closed inside. Go, we're sealing it off. And out it comes, looking something like that. Now that was the raw end of the bag. It was open-ended, that's where I twisted it over and stuck it down in there. So our first bag is in there and ready to go. We'll put that in the garbage. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, the coagulant and the bag refill are good for 30 flushes, okay? When you buy these, you can get them on Amazon or you can get them directly from the company, but they come in a 2-pack. So you get 60 flushes, that's 60 bags, and 60 doses of the coagulant to help clump up the urine for about $50. So we're paying under $1 a flush for this. Now we're not going to use this every single time we need to go number one. Now MODIWELL has come out with a urine bucket that will sit right down here, right inside of the bag like that. So you don't have to use a bag every time you go number one. You'll just pick this up, take your bucket by the handle and take it out and empty it in the morning. We'll save these bags and these flushes for the number twos. Also has a nice soft closed lid. All right, well let's test this thing out. I did have breakfast this morning, but I don't have to go yet, so let's figure something out. So I was thinking ahead, and from home I brought a little bit of number one and number two, so let's go ahead and put this in there and simulate a real flush. Okay, here we go. Don't worry guys, that was a candy bar. It was a good old Baby Ruth and some lemonade. So, all right, so as you can see down in there, we've done our business. Oh, that's kind of nasty looking. We're gonna push and hold the start button for 2 seconds. And that's gonna initiate our flush. So as you can see, it's feeding the bag, pulling it down inside of there. Now our bag is sticking out of the bottom here. It pulls it up a little bit. And we have a countdown timer here. Looks like it has about 90 seconds left. And you see we're ready to go with a clean, fresh bag for the next use. Well, there we go, guys. Nicely packaged. Sealed on both ends. No drips, no leaks, no muss, no fuss. Now, like I said, these are biodegradable bags. They're actually made out of corn. So if we were out in the, if we were out off grid somewhere, we could go bury it somewhere safely. We could go drop it in a dumpster or a garbage receptacle somewhere. Very, very nice. They do make these bags in white as well as black. And yeah, very nice. No worries. All right. Then we'll just hit the power button back there and turn it off. We'll go ahead and close it up. Like that. Stores away nicely. Weighs about 17 pounds. Well, all right. There you have it, guys. I think that's enough talk about poop for one day. Well, guys, there you have it. The MODIWELL DryFlush toilet. I'm really excited to get this thing out on the road and try it out for real. It seems like it's going to be a great addition to the box truck. So much better than pooping in a bucket, I think. Very sanitary. You know, compared to the other types of toilets, we can have buckets with bags in them that we have to throw away. Yeah, that works okay. Composting toilets, you know, I don't want to be carrying around a bunch of crap with me and stirring it and adding cocoa core or sawdust to it all the time. Black tanks and cassette toilets are just absolutely nasty. So this really seems like a great alternative for me. Maybe it's not for everybody, but I think this is the one for me. So guys, thanks for coming along and checking it out. And let me know in the comments, what do you think? What do you think about the toilet? What do you think about the video? What do you think about my simulated poop and pee? All right, guys, Gorilla's out. Peace. I mean, I am excited as